I think we got that solved. Hey, howdy everyone. MrM here, Mr. Multimedia here. Looking forward to being able to play some Breath of the Wild. It has been a while since I've last played this game. Let me change the volume there a little bit for you all. So, I haven't ever played it on stream yet, though. Even though it's been a while since I've played the game, I haven't ever played it on stream. So if you're looking for a previous episode a couple months back, that doesn't exist. Hey, cool, Caleb. There's a couple other people in chat that are also here as well. Hey, people. Oh, there we go. Sunset is here, for instance. Okay, yes, but today the goal is to be able to play through this game, Breath of the Wild. Hopefully to be able to get through at least a little, like, first tutorial section of it. But we are going to be playing it for about 2 hours, so we might get a little further than that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So let me go ahead first and get open the emulator. Not emulator, gosh. I have a legit Switch. But I'm getting open to the page, there we go, for Switch Gaming, which I called emulator. It's just because it's a 4K capture card, that's it. Anyway, we're not playing. Hold on a second. It's making it look like we're trying to play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Let me go ahead first and add in our image of, hold on, Zelda logo. Browse that. I already had this all set up, but I guess that it reset, that it didn't save the thing properly. So here we go. Hold on. Should be under the letter L, whatever that is. Really? Are you not here? I guess it might be because it's an SVG file and it doesn't know how to open that up. Really? Really? You don't know how to open an SVG file up? Okay, I guess we just won't have a logo there today. That's fine. That's okay. Hold on. Yes, that's a Super Smash Brothers one. The Zelda logo is just not going to make an appearance today, and I guess we'll be fine with that. This is a really amazing game. I love it so much. Let me go ahead and pop open on here. There we go. Capture utility. Should work. Okay. Oh, I know why it's doing that. Give us a second. Did that fix it? No, it did not. Hold on a sec. We might have to reload that. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. Now try to load it up. Now it's a lot bigger. Oh, it's freaking out. I'm not sure if you're seeing what I'm seeing. It's totally, hold on. I'm just gonna shrink that down. I'm gonna close that. I'm gonna shrink that. I'm gonna open up the utility again. Ah, this is fine. Your older brother also plays this game. That's fun. Yeah. This is a really enjoyable game. Let's try it now. Now that it's technically reading as a different program, maybe. There we go. Okay, we got it. It's working. We'll have to do a sound test on it in a little bit to be able to see. Okay, it looks like it is working because, like, it's showing the sound volumes go up every time I'm, like, clicking this. So I think it's working now. It wasn't for a while, but whew. Okay, we solved it. All right, we're going to be playing a completely new game here, overwriting the save data file that I have. It's totally fine. This is not my primary save data, save folder data, which I was trying to do 100% run on for a while until I realized how big of an ask that is. Here we go. The Legend of Zelda. Do I have this set to English right now or not? Suppose we'll find out. Listen to what the voice actress sounds like here. If it's not the link that we know in the... Hold on. Because it might be in German, right? Don't ask me why. Did they say open your eyes, or did they not? I legitimately don't know what language it's in right now. We may have to come back in a little bit.
Open your eyes.
That does not sound like English. Maybe it's just because I don't have it loud enough. But that doesn't...
Open your eyes.
Okay, shoo. It is English. Have you ever had that happen before? Where you're not sure if you're hearing your own, like, your own language being used in front of you? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's funny. Gosh. I had that happen too earlier. Not to me, like what I'm thinking about this particular thing, but in this story. So when I was living in Finland, I had I had a roommate that was a Spaniard, and one day I was like, hey, by the way, there's this like operatic group that I listen to, and like I can't tell exactly what language they're singing in. Like I thought it was Italian, but then like they're using some like specific words that and like the accent that they're using here doesn't sound Italian. So do they change it song to song? Or is it just, is it just that they stick in one language? Like, can you tell me what it is? And he was like, oh yeah, sure. Like, I'm a Spaniard. I really only like, yeah, like I got you. I can be able to kind of parse it out. The guy listened to the song playing, like a huge amount of the song playing for about like a minute and a half, a minute 50 seconds or so. It wasn't quite 2 minutes, but it was really close. Just sitting there, kind of nodding, going, uh-huh, uh-huh. And then he goes, okay, I've got it. They're singing in Spanish. I was like, you should have known that a lot earlier. You should have known a lot earlier that they're singing in Spanish. This was like the third day that I knew the guy. And all of a sudden it was you're questioning your own language? Oh my goodness. Okay, it was fine though. It made sense in the context after the guy had talked a little bit more. He's like, well, you have to understand this and that and all the other sorts of things. Okay. We're gonna try. I normally change the jump button, but I'm gonna try not having. No, but I'd really like having the jump button changed. Okay. All right. Should be on English right now. So we'll just leave it there then, I suppose. Go ahead and save our progress. Now I want to quickly remind you guys, since I'm having to look over here, over this direction, to be able to see my game being played, and the chat is over here in this direction, completely like a 90-degree angle shift. It may be a few times where I forget to check on the chat and see what's happening over there, and I'm sorry ahead of time. I do have the chat showing above my head to try to help remind me to look for this sort of thing. Oh, by the way, I just realized since I'm holding a green Joy-Con, it's deleting it from my hand and showing the area behind it. I just realized that's what was happening there. That's really funny. I love that. Okay, anywho. So, okay, thank you for explaining that you'll be fine. I appreciate that. Okay. Oh, I see. You know what? We're actually gonna try to... Oh, goodness, I just changed it right back again, didn't I? Oh, there we go. Okay. You know what? I think it's kind of a lose-lose on the jump button here. Sorry, if you don't know what I'm doing there, B and X, like the bottom and the top button, which of course, I'm trying to show it on my green Joy-Con. The B and X buttons, right? The top and the bottom buttons. Traditionally, the bottom one lets you run, and the top one lets you jump. I have it swapped right now to be a jump on the bottom and a run on the top. And that's mostly because I like being able to control, like, I use my index finger to hold down sprint button. Can't really see it. I use my index finger to hold down the sprint button, and then I use my thumb to be able to press, like, whether I'm attacking someone, or whether I'm jumping, or whether I'm interacting with an item. It just generally works a little bit better that way. Hey, Santiago! It's been a while since I've seen you in chat, man. Welcome back. Okay, here we go. Finally getting out of the tutorial room. Not even the tutorial room. Finally getting out of the first area. The Sheikah slate.
Is a Sheikah slate. Take it.
By the way...
It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Hold on a second. I'm just about to reach down for just a little bit. There we go. So, when I got this, my Switch, there's a bit of a story attached to it. But it came with a Switch carrying container, which is the Sheikah slate. And I just thought, it's really cool being able to have that as, like, the way that I carry around my Switch. Very fun little memento of how in the world I got it. So, the way I got my Switch, and I think that it has been explained before, I just love they, like, half mimic it with this. And the fact that it also still kind of works with the Wii U tablet as well. Very cool. Anywho. So, yeah, the way that I ended up getting my Switch was... You have to understand, the timeline might be a little bit off here, because I'm trying to remember, back to when the Switch first came out. Like in the year 2018 or whatever, right? Maybe 2017. No, I'm sure it was 2018. Anyway. the way that it ended up going on was I told myself I wasn't going to get a Switch. I convinced myself that I wasn't going to get a Switch. I was like, I'll wait. You know, I'm a college student. I need to focus on other things. I have classes, all this sort of stuff, right? And then I foolishly watched some people playing it online. I was like, maybe this'll make me feel content with waiting to get a Switch, right? And it just looks so cool. The game looked so good. Oh, you have the Animal Crossing Switch design? Yeah, I also have. I made sure one of our school Switches was the Animal Crossing design, and that's really fun to have. But yeah, so yeah, I convinced myself that I needed to get this game because they were showing all these neat little details, like if you open a chest from the side, he like punches it in an attempt to open it up. Which I just think is really funny. If you don't have any clothes equipped and you try to open it from the back, he kicks it and stubs his toe. Like, there's all these sorts of different, like, funny ways that Link interacts with the things around him, and it's just so cool. It's like so much detail put into this game. It's just, yeah, it's amazing. I love it. It's so good. So I eventually convinced myself, fine, I need to get this game. And I need to get the Switch in order to get this game.
Hold the sugar slate up to the pedestal.
So, I hadn't pre-ordered it, right?
Way.
And if you were trying to get a Nintendo Switch right when it first came out, ooh boy, it was not an easy ask to try to get a Nintendo Switch right when it first came out. A bunch of scalpers had it, so it's like, oh, you can buy it for like $350 and hope that maybe you actually get a Nintendo Switch instead of just get scammed for all your money. But what I decided to do while I was at college was I was like, tell you what, here's what I'll do. I will look to see if there's a local scalper so that I can potentially, you know, if there is someone selling it locally at a higher price and they don't follow through on what they're supposed to do, I can at least get local law enforcement in on it, right? Because if you're doing it through Amazon or something like that, it won't work as well for you. But I figured if it was local, the area that I was, police could be called if something went on. I could get them to honor their arrangement one way or another, right? That was my goal. And so I reached out to some guy that was selling the Switch. Now I have to quickly look up the price of a Switch again because I'm almost certain that I'm right on the numbers of this. MSRP Nintendo Switch. I'm pretty sure, isn't it just like almost 200 flat? I'm seeing a bunch of things saying 240, 270. That doesn't sound right. I thought it was just 200 flat, what it normally was. I don't remember what the MSRP of it is, apparently. Everything here is saying like 240. Well, maybe I got a better deal for it than I thought. Oh, I see what you're saying, Sunset. You always wanted to play, but you were just really bad at it. Same thing happened for me. First time I tried to play a shooter game, it was Destiny. My roommate gave me the controller for literally like 15 seconds, like, hey, I'm going to answer the phone. You quickly, like, guide me to this next location. Okay, immediately off a cliff and died. Oh, that's totally fine. You don't have to be a good gamer to enjoy these sort of games. But I guess it's really 240, but okay. So I reached out to a guy that's put up information for it, and he says he's wanting to sell it for $350. Understand, I thought that it was actually sold for $200. Maybe it is $240. Either way, I messaged the guy. He's asking for $350. I was like, hey, you know, you're probably getting like a lot of requests for this sort of thing, for this item here. I'd already bought the game by this point through Amazon because Amazon was selling it for like 75% of the cost if you bought it within like the first week. So I was like, fine, I'm gonna buy a Switch. I'm gonna get this game. I may as well get the cheap price on Amazon for it, right? There we go. I've got my stick. First weapon of the game. Trusty stick. And so I already have this copy of the game, and the guy is offering, he says, I want to sell my Switch, and I want to sell a copy of the game. Whole package deal, $350, right? I was like, you know what? Honestly, like, that's a pretty fair price, because that's like a $50 markup, at least what I was thinking. That's like a $50 markup, from the, well, actually, no, because I thought it was being sold for $200. So I thought it was sold for $200, actually for 260. So I was like, $90 markup, that makes sense. Maybe I can talk him down to 300 and he doesn't throw in the game. So I was like, hey, reached out. I'd like to buy, I'll throw my hat in the ring here. I really do want a Switch. I already have a copy of the game. Would you consider selling this to me for $300? Right? Sell it to me for $300. And you can keep the game and potentially sell it somewhere else, right? Guy got back to me fairly quickly and was like, hey, you were really polite about this, so I just wanted to make sure to answer you. I actually already found a seller that's willing to pay full price. So I wish you all the best in finding this sort of thing. This has been a really fun system. I was like, oh, hey, thanks, man. Like, I appreciate the honesty of that. Because I did, pretty severely underbid you on that one. Technically, because I'm having you separate out your items. He's like, nah, all good, man. So, I just love it. Almost everyone does this right off the bat, and I just love that it happens this way. Oh, anyway, such a good game. So, no. Kind of like a review, I guess, yeah. You know what you have to do to beat the game, so this is... Oh, I get what you're saying, yeah. This is like a review of that. Totally. Look at those hops. But yeah, a week passes. Not even a week. I want to say it's like 5 days, tops. Oh. There we go. We're already being summoned.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Which I think is down over there. Like, that tree area ahead of me. Might be a little more that direction. Anyway. See, I can check on the... Yeah, I can check the map on the Sheikah slate. Yep, basically right ahead of where I'm looking right now. That's... Oh, yeah, so I guess that's a little more to the left. Either way. So, guy gets back to me and was like, hey, dude, listen. I put a lot of money into buying this because I was hoping to sell it for a little bit higher. But right now, I'm just trying to be able to get off to prom. Like, I need to rent, like, a tux and a limo and stuff like that. And I was trying to contact one dude, and he was offering me full price, but it was, like, as time went on, I realized it's a scam. So, are you willing to offer me just the 300, the 300, I'm willing to just pay it, like, just give you the thing for 300, all of it for 300. I was like, whoa, okay, yeah, sure. Here was me thinking the guy was still making a profit, right? Because I thought the Switch was being sold for 200. Guy was giving me like a $60 game on top of it. Guy's only getting like a $40 profit now. So I was like, pretty good, I'll take that. He's like, great, here's the time we'll meet up. Here's the place where you'll pick it up, stuff like that, right? It's like, sweet, cool, see you then. I go to pick it up. And the kid, because it is this like high school student basically, kid isn't home, but their mother is, and their mother's like, oh yep, I've been expecting you. And I go up to the home and they hand me this box, Breath of the Wild Special Edition. I was like, what? He's like, yep, this is the one. And like, I'm texting the guy like, hey, is this really the box? He's like, yeah, that's the box. And I'm like, this is much more than 300. Like, this is the special edition thing. Like, I'm getting my money's worth with this sort of thing. So I bought it, handed over the $300, walked away from that thing, and so I got, a Sheikah Slate carrying case. I got Breath of the Wild, the cartridge video game. I got my own Switch. I got a map of the whole thing. I got, like, a lot of really cool stuff with it. It was super fun. So that's how I have a Switch. Okay. As for the question, that just failed off. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. Oh, it's something about the birth of Hyrule. Yes, alright. I'm trying to read the... according to legend, this is like the birthplace of... something. That temple there, long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. I shall be here for some time. Please let me know if I may be of service. I try to grab this little baked apple. I beg your pardon. I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Oh, forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. We grab the torch. Well then, just help yourself to that torch there. And how, may I ask, are you planning to use it? Either as a weapon, to set things on fire, or it's a secret. Set things on fire. That is rather unnerving. Please be cautious with that around any dry grass that may catch fire. You know there are plenty of monsters in this area. A torch would make a good weapon if need be. However, do not just swing it around without purpose. You must face your opponents and lock your sights on them. There we go. We learned the little lock on. Yes? What are you doing? I'm relaxing by the fireside, of course, although I need to cook myself another baked apple at some point. Simple foods such as apples are fine to eat raw, but roasting them on a fire makes them tastier and more nutritious. Alright. Let's go ahead. Come on, how do I... There we go. I was trying to remember how to move this over a little bit. Okay, hold on. I drop this. Is it going to cook? Not going to cook, is it? Do I need to move it closer? Hold. And drop. There we go. There we go. Baked apple. Nice. Okay. There's also over here a woodcutter's axe. That is a proper weapon. Hold on. I don't actually want to throw that. Okay. Wait. But yeah. Okay. Swinging is with Y. I didn't forget that. How do I change? There we go. I was trying to remember how to change weapons. It's the right-hand button on the other joystick, so it's a little weird. There we go. Okay, we're gonna use just the stick for the first little bit. Oh, yep. The apple did have to be put basically in the fire. Easy there. Okay. Woo! Now, he mentioned something about lighting red grass on fire. Very nice. Man, I was fully about to jump into that fire because I remembered something that we unlock later on. Okay, hold on. Where is it? There it is. Trying to see where the last apple is. There's always 3 apples in almost every tree. Normally, the only time there isn't 3 apples in a tree is because there's a puzzle. Okay. Here we go. So this is one of our puzzles. Jump right into there. Yeah.
Aha! You found me. Huh? You're not Hestu, but you can see me?
I didn't know your kind can see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hestu, please return this to him. Little Korok seed. Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places, too. Don't be shy about poking your nose in suspicious areas. Okay. Alright. I'm coming up here to be able to get this item, but I know it's just a rusty broadsword, but still. Alright. Let's go ahead and head on down towards the area that we were told to go to. Ooh, it's a frog. Got me a froggy. Got you. Hot-footed frog. A quick frog that can be found hopping around near water. Apparently we get a speed boost effect from cooking it. I didn't really do a lot of cooking when I played this game the first time. So, that's something I'm a little cautious about trying to dip my toe into. Toes. Not singular toe. Feel like there's probably a chest up here, right? No? Okay. I might be thinking of a different area that sometimes has treasure right by it. Okay, see that dude over there? That guy. We're gonna try to sneak up on him and get a sneak attack. Okay, that's fine. Oh! Oh, I can steal his club, yes, okay. He gets very mad that I stole his club. And I got a little bokoblin horn. Now, I'm pretty sure, I'm almost certain that there is a... Yeah, there's a treasure chest, like, in this area. Yeah! There we go. Oh, I can't carry any more melee weapons? Well, then. Looks like I'll just have to take one of these tree branches and throw it away. Okay. There we go, Hylian trousers. Which is a little better in the way of armor. Very nice. Okay. Should I go up there? Nah, let's head down to the area that I was told to head towards. Get some of this main quest underway. I love this game so much. I'm excited you're playing it. Yeah, I'm excited to be playing it too. It has been a while since I've played from the very beginning. So, you know, there's definitely there's going to be a little bit of a necessary like learning curve where I remember how to play this game again. I remember stealthing around this area is kind of essential if you don't want to get like shot at by those archers. Okay, it looks like we're gonna go unnoticed. That's pretty good. All right, here though, this is why I was doing it this way. If I go ahead and roll this rock down onto those explosive barrels, it'll chain reaction to that explosive barrel. Come on. Like so. Easy, easy fight. Goblin horn. There's also a horn over here. And we'll go ahead and get the seared steak that they were cooking. I can grab another club, but I would have to get rid of another branch first. Oh no, I have to get rid of a tree branch. How sad. Alright. I think there's a way to bust this open. With fire, yeah. Okay. And then I can just grab the contents really quick. Come on. Come on. Oh, well, okay. Alright, fine. Not the branch. Okay, we're gonna sneak up to this guy over here. Let me just make sure I'm not doing this wrong. Yeah. Okay. These two guys up here have bows. I need to sneak up on them so that I don't get attacked. In these early levels where you have like no armor or next to no armor and your weapons are all really weak, you don't want to get into fights that are too strong for you. So we're gonna sneak up on this guy and attempt to go ahead and be able to get a much more powerful blow against them. Okay. I'm gonna go for this guy first on the left-hand side. The one that I'm targeting right now. Now, I already learned my lesson. Don't try to sneak up on them with the sprint sneak. It's a bad idea. There we go. Sneak strike. Bonk. And then this guy I can take down really easily because he's just all on his lonesome. Okay, Boko Bow. Very separate from the rest of our arsenal of weapons. So, whoop. There we go. Oh, it looks like the other guy dropped arrows. Oh, wait. Was this also... Oh, I think they were practicing shooting the ground. So, like, yeah, you can see there are some arrows here that you can just collect from them just, like... Yeah, that's kind of fun. There's all this stuff that I just don't remember. Yeah, tons of just arrows all around here. Apparently from when they were just practicing firing their bows. Okay. No. Nope. I'm walking away. Oh, fine. He saw me. There we go. There. Single shot to the head. Very nice. Okay, horn, a traveler's sword, which I can't pick up, and a shield, which I can. Okay, so as long as I'm using a one-handed weapon, I'll be able to grab that. As for this, I will go ahead and drop yet another branch and grab the traveler's sword. I'm not going to use the traveler's sword, though, because that's a bit stronger than I need to worry about right now, using as a weapon. Okay. Place the Sheikah Slate on the pedestal. Alright. I love this. Sheikah Tower activated. Please watch for falling rocks. As the Sheikah Tower knew that it was like embedded within a mountain sort of thing. Huh. Yep. Here we go. the animals start freaking out. Have you played Breath of the Wild before? Yes, I have. So I've played Breath of the Wild and I've beaten Breath of the Wild back when I first got the Switch, which was, you know, a whole story that I actually told a little bit earlier on in this stream. For like the first 20 minutes. I take way too long to tell stories, I realize that. But, yeah, when I got my Switch, it came with a copy of Breath of the Wild. This was the special edition that I got from a kid that just wanted to sell it really quickly. So he'd have enough money to take his date out to prom. But yeah, I made a killing on it. Apparently, I got it for a really good deal because I got it for just $300 flat, which I thought was only giving the guy like $40 in profit. But apparently, he sold it at a deficit. I didn't even know that. Anyway, stealing local information. Yeah, totally. I mean, this was like the first weeks of the Switch being out too. Like, the guy tried to be a scalper, and then it just didn't work in his favor. And I profited from it. But it worked out really well, yeah. Okay, here we go. Try to remember. Can't wait for Tears of the Kingdom to come out. Oh, neither can I. It looks like it's gonna be so good. Like, there were a bunch of fan theories that, like...
When the beast regains its true power,
Yeah.
this
Oh,
world
you can
will
see
face
the little
its
boar.
end.
Well, I say little boar, big boar. So good. Such a terrifying sort of way of introducing your big bad boss.
Now then,
The rise of Alice. So
you
good.
must hurry,
But yeah.
Link,
When Nintendo first was announcing it, they were drawing parallels
before it's too
to
late.
Majora's Mask, where it's like, you know, we're going to use the same assets from this game to make another game, like its sequel, right? And everyone was really, really hoping that, they were going to be, making it just as, like, dark, scary as well. And I won't lie, I really want them to make this next game quite a bit more, like, chilling. I want there to be some really serious moments in here. I think this sort of setup with a terrifying game and a little more dark of a game, like Majora's Mask was, that could do some real good with this franchise. I think it would just be really fun to see. As for the question of, like, do you think they're gonna rehydrate Ganon? I feel like that has to be some of the plot, right? Because what it looked like was this whole thing of, like, you know, the Ganondorf has been being, like, held at bay, sealed somehow by this particular trinket thing, and, like, Malice was, like, leaking out from around it. And also maybe it was being used like a power source of some kind? I don't know. Like it seemed very interesting. I still don't quite know how I feel, but I feel like probably what's going to happen is that desiccated zombie-like thing that we saw is probably going to, like, bathe in malice and gain, like, a physical form around them from that. And as the game progresses, that form will become more and more physical, more and more solid. That's what I think they're going to do, because that just seems like that would be a good way of having the progression of the villain change as the game goes on. I think that's what they're gonna do, because I think it would be really cool if they did that. Did you know they're making a Mario movie? Yes, I did. I remember when it was announced, and everyone was like, "What is this? Is this a prank?" Because, like, Chris Pratt is Mario. That one guy, Charlie Day-Lewis or whatever, is Luigi. Jack Black is Bowser. Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. It's like, what is happening? Charles Martinet is playing assorted voices, which at that point, why not just have him play Mario? But whatever. Did you know they're making a Breath of the Wild 2? Yep, which is weird because I've never... they have made a sequel to a Legend of Zelda game. They made... you're saying that maybe you've never played a sequel to a Legend of Zelda game. So, Zelda 1, the direct sequel of it, was Zelda 2 on the SNES, right? Sorry, on the NES. Both of them were on the NES. I thought it was on the SNES for a second. Both of them were sequels there, right? Technically, Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons weren't technically sequels one to another, but they were supposed to be sequels. Like, one game comes before the other technically. Like, you are embedded in both of them, and then they were going to have Oracle of Ages, I think, was going to be the joint game between the two. Ocarina of Time had the sequel of Majora's Mask. Yeah. Ocarina of Time had the direct sequel of Majora's Mask because it was the same character, the same Link from Ocarina of Time was in Majora's Mask. Then the Wind Waker Link is the same Link that is in Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. So, like, yeah, I think those are the only games that I can think of right now where it's the same Link across multiple games, across sequels. There might be another one when it comes down to, like, maybe, like, the Link to the Past Link is technically the same Link in Link Between Worlds, although I don't think so, but you never know. Is there anything else? Technically, the Link in Twilight Princess is also the same Link in Crossbow Training. You could technically say that's a sequel, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of funny. But anywho, doesn't matter too much. But yeah, like the Hyrule Historia shows the whole timeline of them and confirms a couple are direct sequels, and then some of them are just timeline sequels, you know, hundreds of years later, this now happens, sort of thing. Okay, so the towers rose up out of the land. It's almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. You do not mind my asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? I heard a voice. Well now, a voice you say, and did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? No? I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the light once again. Light upon the land, whatever. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, Courageous One, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I do. I had a feeling you'd say that. Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, it would be quite a different story. Paraglider? Oh, keep going. Interest, have I? Well, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not, I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? So, Isolated Plateau, we're continuing this main quest now. We can open up the... Yep, we can see. The old man is giving us a quest. Yep. We need some treasure in a hidden location. Come, let me show you something. Yes, old man, don't be hasty now. Just follow me. Try not to be hasty, but you're going very slowly. But yes, I assume you're going to talk about that over there. Yes. You see that structure there, the one shining with a strange light? It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. Okay. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure. Treasure for the paraglider. Fair exchange, I believe. Alright. Our goal will be to go ahead and, some of these fishies while we're here. Woo! Hyrule bass. Like there's another fish right below us as well. Ooh, got it there. Okay. Back to work. Okay, get this. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's right, there's a bokoblin camp here. I didn't even remember that. Oh, I need to get that guy first. So, generally, whenever you come up on a bokoblin camp, the best thing to do is to first go ahead and find the guy in the watchtower. There's almost always a guy in a watchtower. Might turn my way soon. I'm gonna stand behind this tree. Walk line of sight. See, he would see me. But I think we're gonna be fine. Now he'll turn. Come on. Okay. I want him to turn again. Nope, 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 nope. You didn't see me. No one is here. Because the thing is, he has a horn on his side that he'll use to alert everyone. And I don't trust myself with my game remembrance. Just go full on swinging into this fight. Dang it, now he just keeps on looking this direction. Keep turning. Oh, we can deal with this. I think he'll keep on turning. Yes. How did Why, hello! Bonk, 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 bonk. There we go. Got the bow. Got some arrows and associated stuff. Maybe I should just use my bow on this fight? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I can creep up all the way on that. You know what? Let's try to get the bow. I was trying to hit them in their head. It does launch them. Okay, there we go. Oh, he's trying to throw a rock. There we go. Okay. Sweet. Great. Thank you for telling me how to switch shields. Bonk. So wait, how am I supposed to... I remember being able to jump around them a little more cleanly. Huh. Okay. I guess this was what I did, huh? Yeah. Okay, cool. Maybe, you know what? It's probably that I wasn't actually holding down the, how do I put it? I wasn't holding down the lock on target, probably at that time. That was probably my mistake. Yep. Shoot, homie, you got this. Oh no, my inventory is full. Hold on a second. Let's go ahead and drop yet another stick. Grab this traveler's sword. There we go. I will leave a tree branch. A fair exchange. I think you will. Dang it, I was trying to open up my paraglider. I am too used to having the paraglider in this game. Okay. Go ahead and recharge a little bit. I did not jump like I intended. Alright, that was a beautiful dive from Link there. 10 out of 10. Okay, here we go. Up and over, finally. Okay, there is, because I have the DLC, there's a little treasure chest here we can use. Open you up, get a ruby, very nice. We'll be able to sell that later, get some much needed cash. I love that the first time that this happens, like, Link is reacting to all these different things. Access granted. Like, whoa, okay. So we have both the travel gate and now the access to this particular shrine. You'll have noticed the constellations on the top of this shrine are still orange right now. So if the shrine is lit up blue along the base, that means you've activated it, so you can now, like, fast travel to it. If the top of it is still orange, it means you haven't beaten that shrine yet. You've unlocked it, but you haven't beaten it. It's only once the whole thing is blue that you know not only have I unlocked this shrine, but I've also beaten it as well. Okay, here we go. For you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Omen Owl. I offer you this trial in the name of the god. Okay, Magnesis. We're gonna get ourselves a little update here. Display authenticated, distilling the rune. Alright, and this gives us access to the Magnesis rune. There's a lot of a lot of really strangely useful stuff that you can do with the magnesis burn. I'm excited to see how in the next, in Tears of the Kingdom, it looks like they're going to be having a lot of different like utilities of some of these powers. Like just as an example, it looked like the stasis actually like lets you send stuff back in time a little bit, which seems kind of wild. Okay. By the way, the reason I'm doing this is if you try just like push these blocks yourself with Link, it doesn't work. You have to use magnesis on them. There we go. Get myself some of the material from this guy. Very nice. There we go. I was gonna say, surely there's a way up. Oh, I guess technically I also could have taken the ladder. No. Alright, pick this up. Take it around. Drop it on down like so. Grab this. Traveler's bow. I didn't know if that would stay open or not. There we go. And the first time we walk up one of these guys. What am I supposed to do? Okay, I'll tap it. You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I am Omen Al, the creator of this trial. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of Goddess Hylia, and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of the Goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept this spirit form. Is Tears of the Kingdom the next Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game? Yep, the sequel to Breath of the Wild, Breath of the Wild 2, has been given a name. It is Tears of the Kingdom. It was announced not all that long ago. The new trailer that it went out with it seems to indicate some of the lore that might be happening in this game. Not too much, it's not giving much away, but there's definitely some emphasis on the Zonai people. Like, we're seeing their alphabet being used in the area, and I just know there's going to be something about that, because everything is just pointing towards it, and I'm really excited to see what they end up. Okay. It seems you managed to get your hands on the spirit. Well done. Paraglider, please. I encourage you to slow down for a moment, my courageous friend. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine. It is all connected to that Sheikah slate. Carry on your hip there. Paraglider, please. I have yet to finish speaking. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. See, by the way, how the top is now blue now that we beat it? The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again, but their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across the land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and I will give you my paraglider. That wasn't the deal. Oh, well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure that won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you. Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding a shrine. It's always best to survey the area from looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Are you joking? Oh, I'm afraid not, but do not worry. I have another little trick to share with you for your effort. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah Slate. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such. There we go. The animation for the fast travel of Link always, like, it's sort of confusing to me. Like, what are those strands supposed to be? Are they supposed to be like the same sort of strands of data that like drip into here from these Sheikah towers? Is that what it is? Like, this is all Sheikah technology, or is there some sort of other magic behind it? Like, I feel like it's all Sheikah technology, but it seems really weird because they canonize fast travel. Like, here, like, this is them saying this is part of the lore. This isn't just like a fun little game mechanic. This is like part of Hyrule history. I'm surprised it took you so long to catch up with an old man like me. Do you fly here? Oh. Do you think an old man like me needs to fly to stay ahead of you? I still have a few tricks left in me. Now then, I wanted you to join me up here. You can use this as a vantage point. You search for shrines. Did you know about the scope on your Sheikah Slate? Look through it and you can stick a pin anywhere you'd like on the map. Have you ever wanted to drink the Sheikah Tower water? No, not really. Because it sounds like that stuff is raw data. Magical data. And I don't want to turn into a cyborg. Pins on your map serve as reference points in your travels. Just a few tricks I picked up over the many, many years in the wild. You may take my advice or go ahead and take a look if you feel inclined to do so. Okay. Here we go. That's one of the location. Down there is another. And up there... Ah, there we are. Up there is the last one we need to worry about. All of them being 1, 2, 3 locations on our little map here. Okay. There is a damage cancel button on the, like, when you're dropping, there's a way to like unequip and re-equip your shield really quickly, and you take 0 damage upon like finishing the fall. However, I don't know how to do that. I totally would if I could, because I think like that would be really cool to show off. But I don't know how to do that, so. Okay, we are going to stay on track here. The goal is to go up to this one first. Then I think we'll continue snaking around to the red to the south, and then up to the yellow in the northwest. Right? Something to point out here, there are a bunch of guardians around. Now, most of them are inert. Most of them you can just search for an item on them, find something. Very nice. Some of them, however, I think this is one of them. Might be wrong. Nope, this is one of them. Some of them come to life and will attack you. Okay, bye! Oh, I'm instant death. You flip them over with ice for parts. Yeah, you're totally right. That is a strategy that you can do. I didn't want to deflect it, though. I wanted to show dodging around it for a little bit, and then I wanted to deflect it. Because here's the thing. A lot of my deflecting cues are all based off of sound. It's the sound of when I need to deflect with A, right? Well, the thing is, my sound is on a delay. The sound of my game is coming through like half a second slower than the gameplay. So, like, I'm not gonna do well on it. Oh, I did it. Oh, I just tried to hit it like half a second earlier than I normally would, and it worked. Okay. Very nice. So I showed that I can do it. Oh, beautiful. All right. Well, that felt satisfying. There we go. Ancient gear. Very nice. Oopsie daisies. Keep it up. All right. I just want to get this real quick, because it's just a silly item. The Nintendo Switch shirt. Expansion Pass bonus. A shirt with a Nintendo Switch logo on it. It's a rather rare find, so wear it with pride. There we go. All right. We are ready. Here we go. I believe this is where we're going to get bombs, which is kind of fun. Okay. Now, I could be pressing skip on all these. Notice again, the top lights up orange, the bottom stays lit blue. I'll probably start skipping the shrine opening sequences after this. We'll go through it for the sake of this first one, where it's like, okay, it's not the long drawn out cutscene instead of interactions of Link. This is how they'll normally react to it, right? Now this should give me both types of bombs, I believe. Round bombs and cube bomb. My name. I am Jaw Bite. Okay. Chica Slate authenticated. Distilling room. Not sure why I say boing to drop. I mean, it's because, like, there's a tiny explosion of water. A bomb that can be detonated remotely. There we go. Round and cube bombs. Use whichever best fits the scenario. I do like this. I like that they made there be different types of bombs. In order to detonate. Oh, there we go. Okay. In order to allow for kind of a whole different levels of strategy of like, okay, this one I want the bomb to stay in place. This one I want the bomb to roll away. Stuff like that. Like, I think that's really cool. Hey, the sports card kid. Okay, wait, what was that? What was that, a weapon? Is that a spear? It's Claymore. Okay, so I'm gonna have to drop some other weapon here. Let me see. I guess I could just drop. You know what? No, we'll go ahead and drop this already breaking vocal club. Get this thing from the Claymore instead. There. Okay. Fun little fact. See how there's a countdown timer on each of these, right? So, throwing and detonating this bomb stops you from being able to use it for a bit. However, cube bomb, still fine to throw and detonate during that time. And then the timer for the round bomb has kept going this whole time. It's just very nice. I'm glad that they did that. Okay, amber treasure. Now, do I need... I don't think I need that ball. I think it's just a way of showing, like, hey, you can have a ball being launched on here. There we go. Like so. Up it goes. There we go. The whole thing exploded all in one bit. When are you playing Fortnite next? Probably not for a good long while. Because if you saw how I played Fortnite, oh boy, you'll know that I should not be playing Fortnite. I'm really bad at shooting games. First-person shooters, third-person shooters, doesn't matter. If there's a gun in there, I'm not good at playing it. I'm just so bad at it. Same thing happened when I played Destiny for the first time, right? It was immediate. Like, I mentioned this right at the beginning of the session, but I didn't fully say it. The way it went down was my college roommate got a call from their father, and they're like, oh, I need to answer this. Can you, like, just bring me to this location on the map? And it was, like, on, like, one of the main hub areas. Not hub areas, but, like, one of the first worlds in Destiny, right? Super easy to get around, everything like that. He's like, hey, just drive to this part of the map. I was like, sure. So I hopped on the little vehicle, drove off towards the thing. There was a firefight happening between, like, two different, like, just wandering enemy routes along the way. I got lit up between them. In a panic, hopped off and tried to engage in combat. And I died so quickly, and it was like, oh. And the college roommate was just looking at me going, yeah, so I can guess you've probably never played this game before, huh? No. Have you played a shooter before? No. Wait, no, I've played it once. I played Halo once, and I did really bad at it. Yeah. It is funny, though. Like, it's sometimes just funny to be able to kind of laugh out, like, how you are not suited for a very particular skill. Yeah. There we go. Alright. You can tell there are still some items that I could be grabbing here, weapon-wise. Like, I could be grabbing the Boko Club. I do want to grab the Traveler's Sword. Let me see. Yeah, I'll go ahead and drop this club. And get the Traveler's Sword. It is just better, so, like, I shouldn't be sad about this. R.I.P. Rough. I didn't know that it held those on the map. Okay. Are you also an enemy that will shoot me? Yes, you are. There we go. So good. I'm happy that I'm still able to beat these guys, even with the audio cues being off. Okay, and yep. Yo. Okay, Boko Spear. Don't need it. Don't really need a hand. There we go. Look at that. Okay, Keese wings and Keese eyeballs. Very nice. Okay, up over here is where if we want to head towards that one, head this way. So, something to very quickly point out as we approach there are a bunch of ways to get to all these shrines, and you don't have to go to them in a specific order. This is just the order that I happen to enjoy the most, because I think that it leads you around, like, a route of a lot of really interesting stuff. I like being able to go through this little forested area. I think it's very, very cute, very charming. Oh, the bomb thing was very smart. Thank you. I do try to be somewhat effective with my strategies. Okay. I think we can potentially sneak strike everyone here without waking anyone up. Might be wrong about that, but I think we can. So let's go for this guy first. Yep, see? Now just continue the onslaught. Sneak strike. There we go. Simple as that. Very nice. We'll grab a Boko shield. Not really a need to grab any of those. I'm gonna go ahead and bomb that tree. Because that way the bees die. And we get coarser bee honey. Fun little fact. If you go ahead and blow these up, you'll also get stacks of wood. In addition, if you want to get stacks of wood, you can also go ahead and easiest way to do it is with the woodcutter's axe. Any weapon will work, but the woodcutter's axe is like specifically meant for it. So it takes it down in less hits, and it's just a little more effective at everything. I am actually... Ooh, little acorn. Very nice. I am actually going to chop a couple of these down and get some wood. That's because later on, you actually need to, for a quest line, you need to be gathering a whole bunch of wood. Restless cricket. A little korok leaf. Korok leaves are great weapons, honestly. Very situational, but very good when you do get to use them. So let's go ahead and drop this Bokalin club. Picked up the leaf. Alright. Okay, I tried to get that apple, and it did not work. Come on. Let me get the apple. Let me get the apple. Let me get the apple. Oh my goodness. I want that apple. Oh, come on. It didn't even grab it. Didn't even give me the prompt to grab it. Okay. There. Got the apple. Hola, Abby. Sorry if you felt like I wasn't answering you for a little bit there. It took me a little bit before I actually looked over. That's the difficult thing right now about playing Nintendo Switch games, is that I play on the monitor over here. The the YouTube chat is over here. That's like a 90-degree angle. Here, 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 here. Yeah. So it takes a while sometimes before I see some messages, but I promise I am looking. Alright, we'll continue this cutting. Oh, that's right. I forgot that mushrooms can grow on little stone structures like this. So if you want to be able to climb a sheer cliff, you'll want to grab some of these guys. Okay. Oh yeah, there's also this down over here. Let's grab this traveler's sword. My goal is to get as close to this camp as possible without alerting that guy. He's potentially looking right at me. If I were to leave from behind the safety of my tree. I'm thinking I should snipe him off. So I'm going to wait till he turns towards me again and attempt to hit him right in the head. Because that's a critical hit. Send him flying back. Uh-oh. There we go. And sometimes defeats him in one shot if you do it correctly. Okay. Alright. Golden horn, bang. Don't need the bow. No, 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 no. I am no one of consequence. You, however. What's that? Hold on. Oh no, a square bomb. What shall I do? All of them blown up in one go. Very nice. Bombs are honestly some of the best weapons to go for in this early game. There's not a lot that they can do to protect against bombs. Okay, yeah. I can't really gather too many more bits of equipment here. I will go ahead and throw a bomb over here, though. Break that open and get some neat stuff inside. Some stamilla shrooms, some more courser bee honey. This treasure chest here, which I want to say... Oh, it's bomb arrows. I was going to say it's probably just money. Kind of makes sense that they don't really drop money up in this top area here. Because it's been, like, forever since anyone's been up here. There's not really a good way up here. There's not a good way down from here, right? Throwing spear. I do want to keep that in my inventory. Not because I think it's really good, but because I like having unique items. Let's go ahead and drop down the torch. Because I don't really need it. Then again, I am about to enter an icy area. Tell you what, let's drop the broadsword. Take the torch. Broadsword's rusty anyway. It'll break after just a couple swings. Okay. This is also technically, by the way, the best way to gather wood. It's with the bomb. Like so. See how those 2 bombs that I used on cycle let me attack a tree. Immediately put this on the tree. Hey, old man. Oh, ho, ho. I see that, so we meet again. What are you doing? I was just about to go cut down a few trees over there. We'll have to talk later. Okay, he's running off to go cut down some trees. Very nice. The old man's diary. Read that. On this desolate plateau, the only pleasure that brings me comfort is cooking. Spicy meat and seafood fry. Read more. I seem to... Right, I know it contained raw meat and spicy pepper. However, cannot remember what else there should. Read again. What was it? Spicy meat and seafood fry. Okay. So, I have fish. I have meat. Do I need raw meat? Probably need raw meat, don't I? Okay, let's see if any birds are floating around here. Any birds just kind of chilling, minding their own business that I could potentially attack for meat? Let me go ahead and see if cooked meat will work well enough or not. Oh, pot lid. I forgot that you can use a pot lid as a shield. Okay, let's try. Oh, no. See, it counts it as... Yep, it counts it as already prepared food. So, I have fish. I have the peppers, but I don't have raw meat, which means I won't be able to get the warm doublet from him. There's still a way to get the warm doublet, but kind of nice to get it from him a little earlier. Oh, my goodness. Wait, that was 7 power? Really? I don't really need this traveler's sword. I can get the farmer's pitchfork here. Let's see. We need... Oh, that's a butterfly. Okay, never mind. I need something to hunt. Surely there's a bird or some other small animal around here that I can hunt. I would like for there to be one. I'm not sure if there'll be one. I'll be honest, I've never gotten the warm doublet this way. I've always gotten it as a different item. It would be nice to have it. I need birds. Or something. Something that drops meat. You know what? I know where there is some meat that can be received. Hold on. I'm gonna go to the Shrine of Resurrection for this one. Oh. What's your favorite gamer snack? Oh my goodness. Like if I'm hungry while I'm gaming, what do I go for? This is gonna sound really, really childish, okay? I'm about to say something very childish. Great value fruit snack smiles. I just really like, whenever I'm eating something like while gaming, I don't want to have a lot of crumbs, right? Because if crumbs are getting everywhere, then I feel as though, like, I need to constantly be cleaning up while eating. So I want something that doesn't leave a bunch of crumbs, and it's just like, you know, like, individual pieces, like, can eat them one at a time. So it's not you have to eat the whole thing in one go, right? Fruit snacks work really well for that. The The smiley fruit snacks in particular are great at that because the smiley fruit snacks are especially great at that because they don't have that like weird plasticky taste that that a lot of other gummies do, like gummy bears for instance. Almost all the gummy bears that I've had in my life before have tasted pretty disgusting. Because they don't seem to really prioritize the taste of them. There we go. Okay. Climbing downwards should be a lot better than climbing upwards, right? Okay. If I press X to let go, and then, yep. Attach again, like so. There we go. See? Controlled descent. Very nice. Okay. Ooh, a little treasure chest. Amber. Very nice. Now, the whole reason I went down over here is I remember there being boars and wild animals in this forest. I just need to find them. The reason why I'm crouching around as I go is because boars startle very easily. I don't want to lose a boar just because I was being infected. Okay, oh wait, is that? No, that's the root of the tree. Thought I saw a boar like right over here. I thought I saw the brown of its fur. Is there? That's a boar. See it? Up there. I'm headed right towards it. It currently has its side to me. Can't carry around any more melee weapons. I don't need melee weapons. I just... There we go. Easy. Raw meat. Very nice. Pardon me. Yep. All right. Yep. Should I have a little boss battle right now? Should I do that? I'll go ahead and save. I'll attempt a boss battle. I can almost guarantee it's going to go very, very poorly. But I'll give it a shot. If only because I kind of need to get rid of some of my weapons. Let's get out the Traveler's Claymore. Ready for this? All right. Time for a boss fight. Okay. Like so. Wham. There we go. I feel like this is, yep, powerful enough to knock him down a little bit. Like so. Okay. We're gonna try it again. Up, 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 and wham! The claymore is badly damaged. Oh, the Traveler's Claymore broke. God. I guess we could use the pitchfork. Oh, that is pretty good damage there. It's also badly damaged. It's probably gonna break. And yep, defeat this thing as it goes. Oh, look at that. That was good. That was actually like a really good fight for us. Okay. There's the rubies and ambers that we wanted from this. Some extra flint as well that I saw go flying off during part of that fight. Is there more stuff that I just missed? I don't think so. Okay. That was pretty good. I'll take that. Let's go back to this shrine over here. And then we'll work our way back towards the old man's cabin and make some of the meat and seafood stir fry or whatever. Then we can potentially talk to him and trade that for the warm doublet, which would make our journey just a little bit easier, heading up towards the western peak over here. All right. Now I'm going towards this knowing full well. Oh, yep, I was going to say that something here was out here. I knew that for sure. Okay. Oh no. My shield broke. This is fine. There we go. Okay. All based off of looks now. I realized that doing it off of sound is going to be very bad, so I was trying to do it off of looks, and it seems to have worked. Okay, ancient spring. Ancient screw. Pretty good. And then we'll just travel on out of here. Something that I've always been meaning to do. So they made a game that was technically like a prequel sequel to this sort of thing. Like, it involves events that technically happened before the course of this game, but it's still technically a sequel to this game, the Hyrule Warriors game. The Breath of the Wild Hyrule Warrior games, specifically. The original Hyrule Warrior games are technically I think they're technically non-canon, but they are a combining of, like, all the different timelines and genres, sort of an homage to Zelda games, and I think that's really cool. But, the Hyrule Warriors Breath of the Wild game has, it goes back 100 years into the past, right? Yeah, if you've played that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So it goes back to, like, you know, the days of Princess Zelda and all the champions that we're going to be seeing in here in just a little bit. And you have maps where you are, like, going around areas that technically belong to the Great Plateau. So I've been meaning to, oh my goodness. Now, of course, I'm seeing birds. Come on. Well, I've been meaning to, like, do a comparison, basically, of these things. See, like, oh, yeah, so this is, like, this part of the map was actually, you know, like a weapon storehouse. Way back when. Okay, cooking. Here we go. There we go. Spicy meat and seafood fry. Beautiful. See. Bonk. And then chicken. Raw bird drumstick. That was a lizard that went running off. Unfortunately, we missed getting that. Okay. Talk to this guy. How's your shrine exploration going? What are you doing? I thought this tree here might make for some good firewood. However, getting a tree to fall exactly where you want to is quite an art. The trick is to turn your hips so they face where you want the tree to land. So, I see you found my axe. Why not help me out? Give it a few swings. I'm working up quite a sweat here, but these bones sure could use a break. Okay, I'll go ahead and help him fell this tree. There we go. I see you did my work for me. Wonderful. Thank you for your help with the tree. I'm heading home. I can't offer you much other than a solid roof and good company, but you're free to join me. If you need to take a rest, go ahead and use my bed. Unlike a fireside nap, sleeping in a proper bed should really rejuvenate. I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead until nighttime to see if he'll take the doublet then. We'll go ahead and make it nighttime. Again, I haven't tried to do this quest before, of giving him the meat and stir fry. How's your shrine exploration going? You're hungry, I have an empty pot. I cooked something. Wait, is that... That looks just like my signature perfect dish. Spicy meat and seafood fry. But how did you... Well, I suppose that's not important. Can I trouble you to share the recipe? Of course. Hyrule Bass. How could I have forgotten? Well done. Now, please allow me to reward your culinary efforts with this warm doublet. There we go. So I get cold resistance. With that, you'll be able to resist the bite of cold environments. As for me, I know a great spicy meat and seafood fry recipe, so I can do without that warmed up. There we go. Wonderful. It's a nice little, like, winter take on Link's, like, traditional outfit, and I really like that. I always do random things that I think would work well together when cooking in this game. There are some times where that works, and sometimes where that goes horribly, horribly wrong. I haven't had much, like, time cooking in this game before, though. I did the cooking quests, so, like, I know about the basics of, like, you know, if you have... Even if you have 2 carrots in the same meal, like, if the carrots are giving, you know, if one is the stamina carrot and one is the speed carrot or something like that, if they're giving different boosts, you shouldn't cook them together, because it'll end up being bad and making a mistake, right? I know some of those things, but I don't feel like I have it down perfectly. Okay, here we go. You ready for this? I remember them showing this during the E3 demonstration, and I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. I'm liking that they're adding this to the game. Here we go. This tree is now a path to the other side, which is so cool. Okay. I don't really need to worry about having an axe for the rest of it, so I guess I'll just continue using it as a weapon. Why not? Yeah, sure. I'll do it. I'll want to eventually fell that tree so I can get all the apples from it. But, as it is, if you're looking over here, we're actually going to Traveler's Sword. I feel like I know that that will kill it with a sneak strike, whereas I don't know if the axe would kill it. And bonk. Nice. There we go. I feel like this is probably some other type of gem. No, it's fire arrows. Okay. Now, you'll notice the shrine is, like, right above our heads. However, we have the unfortunate truth of the fact that, we do not have an easy path up to there. We also don't really have enough stamina to try to make it all up in one go. Because, I forgot you can flip around these things. Anyway, you'll notice if we look straight up, it's a pretty sheer cliff. However, there are a number of little outcrops like this. Like so. Where you can hike to. Now, if I do remember correctly, though, you can't just do this, like, a long jump each and every time. Otherwise, you won't make it. Now, if I really cared about making it up to the top, oh gosh, I'd be grabbing these rushrooms from everywhere. Because the rushrooms, if I do cook them together, will make something that increases climbing speed, I believe. Or is it climbing stamina? I forget what it says. Like, I read it just barely, not long ago. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna slowly but surely make this thing. Okay. Another restroom there. And a restroom there. And we finished climbing up here. Beautiful. I think that's the next one I should go to. That one over there. We might honestly be able to climb straight up. I don't know. I don't trust it. I'm gonna go this way. There. Nice and easy. And then from here, just a simple little climb up all the rest of the way, like so. Where did the other head go? There it is. Alrighty. There we go. So you'll notice that they don't die until all the heads around them are gone. Traveler's Spear. Okay, wait a second. I actually kind of want that. Yeah, I have a stick. Bye. Bye. Okay. This is where we start skipping all the shrine cutscenes. We've made pretty good progress. I think that we'll probably just finish the plateau area tonight, then be done with it. Okay. Yeah, just about there. I've been trying to moderate a little more how consistent I keep my volume so that it's, you know, people don't have to constantly, like, go up and down in volume to be able to listen to my stuff. But I know that it does change depending on, like, how much energy I have while I'm talking or how close the microphone is. So I figure that trying to keep it at a, you know, when I'm speaking at kind of this, like, calmer rate, when I'm not really sharing a bunch of stories or anything like that, like, this is probably one of the best ways to go about it. Have it right about there, like, just that far apart between me and between me and the microphone filter, pop filter. Okay, stasis. Again, stasis, it looks like they're going to upgrade more in the Tears of the Kingdom sequel, right? So, I'm excited to see that. Stop time. Okay. Stop! Why did it not let me stop it? Oh, it's because it was still on cooldown. We can make it. We made it. Okay. We can still make it. Only barely. Alright, Traveler's Shield. My inventory is currently full, but I will happily get rid of something to help out with that. Let's eat a couple of apples. I just realized that. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and, honestly, let's just drop the one that we've been using. There we go. Get a new one. Traveler Shield. Beautiful. We'll still use the bow, because it is convenient. Oh, there's the mighty Sledgehammer. So Sledgehammers are, honestly, I should have waited until I got this before I went to go fight the giant guy. The Stone Talos, because this works really well for mining. So it does extra damage to rocks, right? So the idea is you're supposed to stasis this and then swing at it with the sledgehammer. There we go. I just needed it to roll a little bit, though, and I didn't want to waste the Sledgehammer's durability. Because it is a good weapon. Sledgehammer is very good at what it does. It's like 12 attack power. Nothing to sneeze at. Okay. Another Spirit Orb. Only one more left to go. And this will be a lot easier now that I actually have the Warm Doublet. Normally what I need to do is I take a stop halfway to light one of my wooden weapons on fire, and then I just walk with that on fire all the way to the next shrine, because it makes everything just a little bit warmer. But I've got the doublet, so that'll help out a lot to make sure that I don't need to worry about this sort of thing. Okay. Oh no. I meant to recall it, not to blow it up. I feel like an idiot. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some stuff. There. Now. Okay. That is not enough to make it roll. Got it. Cool, good to know. Okay, if that is the case, then I'm gonna have to use this sledgehammer. Okay. Let's get it all the way to red. Why not? There we go. Bye. Oh, okay. Just blink out of existence. That's fine. Traveler's bow. Very cool. Let's go ahead and get rid of one of these Boko bows. The one we've been using. Because that has the least amount of durability remaining. Okay. Come on. And just the last little bit. Iron Sledgehammer. There's another one up here. I didn't remember that. Okay, let's... You know what? Let's drop the torch. We don't need it anymore. Because I'm planning on just walking there with a warm doublet. That's why I kept the torch, by the way, was because I was like, oh, I'm going to have something to carry fire with me so I can actually survive this area. Nope, don't need it. You can tell the thermometer gauge, like right here, right? Right here on my screen, bottom right. That is showing that it's pretty cold right now. If I didn't have its warm doublet, I would have a little bit of a concern. Now, is this going to turn at the last bit? I don't think so. Oh, well now, hold on a second. Hold on a second. There might be something we can do here. I always remember having to go like really quickly through this fight so that I'll be able to run down in there and get the fire. It's not really a need right now, is it? I've got the warm doublet. You know what? Rather than doing that, how about we go about this a little more... Oh, never mind. Okay. Boom. One of those guys almost came up here. That was pretty good. There, club. You can see, by the way, if you're by the fire, see how the temperature gauge is going up? Right? Makes it nice and safe. Of course, we don't really need to worry about that. Once we've got this warmed up. I kind of want to try taking a different route there. I almost always take that northern route. But now that I have the ability to just kind of run around, I kind of want to go exploring in these other areas that I just haven't really been to before. This is fine. Okay. Tell you what, let's, dang it, I tried to deflect. There we go. Just gonna do a flurry rush. Ow. Come on. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Nope. Thought you're wondering how I got here. Okay. There. Okay, both of these guys have been defeated. These weapons are on fire. Why they were doing so much, by the way, was because they're on fire. Yeah. Looks like his arrows are no longer spawning as things I can pick up. So, not really a good reason to keep him around anymore. We'll just use a Boko bow here. allow him to pick it back up again. And immediately make him regret picking it back up again. Okay. Cheap little set of something here. Arrows. Okay, sure. There's the shrine that we're headed to, though. Really close to here. Pretty good. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm starting to see why I always take that northern route. Because it gets you past that. Easy. I'm seeing, though, there is like a little bridge over there. Let's try to take that bridge. See where it takes... I could take the boat across. Hold on a second. I want to do that. That sounds a lot more fun. Okay, I can hop down over here. Probably not take as much fall damage. Yep, any fall damage, actually. Then keep on going down here. Can I make it over to this area? I don't think I can. Ooh. Yeah. Give me a moment. Yeah, you know what? This is about to break anyway. There. I'll happily take it. Interesting. Okay. Kind of scary. I haven't seen this before. There's a Korok leaf. If you didn't already have one, be able to potentially guide this little raft. But I can't get over to there without swimming, and swimming in icy water is not a good idea. It looks like we're gonna have to take the bridge all the way over here. Right? Like, surely there's a... Yeah, I don't... Oh, hold on a second. There was something hidden in the water over here. Yeah, see that? Hold on a second. Yeah. What are you doing over here? What is this? Why have I never seen this before? Well, I've never come down here before, that's why. Amber. Okay. Cool. Neat. I was looking to see if there was, like, a platform that had fallen into the water or something that was magnetic. Nope. There's definitely a way over to there. Like, if nothing else, I could easily set it up so that I bomb myself over to that location. But... Okay... Now I'm feeling like I just need to constantly check the water for, like, hidden items and stuff like that. Even though I'm almost certain that they normally... Oh, yellow. Yep, I knew that would happen. There we go. We're fine. Normally I try to attack those with a ranged attack. But I wanted to see if there was a chance I could run away quickly enough. Alright. I love using choo-choos as elemental damage against things that are around them. Like, for example, if there's an electric choo-choo that's just, like, wandering around a group of enemies, the enemies won't be attacking it, but if you shoot the choo-choo, what'll happen is it'll automatically do that electric attack, or whatever elemental attack it is, as it explodes, to the enemies around it. So you can potentially, like, stun a whole bunch of people, make them all drop their weapons, or with the ice choo-choo jelly, it would be that you freeze them in place and they can't do anything anymore. Very fun. Go. Switch around the bases of these guys. Okay. Ooh, hello there. Is this a proper... No, I mean, there is something up there, but... Trying to figure out how in the world I attack that person. Come on. Like there. That'll do it. Oh, no, it went over. There. Got one. There. Ah. Okay. There. Alright, now that they're all investigating that direction, I'm gonna come up this direction. Underneath them. Yep, they see me. Thing is, are they smart enough to try to do something about it? They're just throwing rocks. That's it. I don't think they know that they can come down here. I don't think that they can, really. How is that not affecting them? Is it barely not high enough? Hold on. Here, I tried doing it at the peak of its hit. Is it really blocking it because they're on... They have a floor underneath them? Is that really what's happening? Fine. There. Come on down and meet your maker. Looks like they don't know that I'm here anymore. Oh, no, now they know I'm here. I did kill someone, though. That's very good. Bonk. Bonk! Power bonk! Double bonk! Oh! I was afraid that would happen. I thought maybe I could tank one hit from that guy. Man, having 3 hearts is hard in this first little bit. I do want to try to take out that area, though. Bet that it's going to let me be, like, right by it. Fingers crossed. Yep, I'm pretty close to it. That's pretty good. There, I got him. Okay. Got that guy. Nearly got that guy. Oh, come on. That should have finished it. Whatever. Oh, I don't have any arrows left. Okay. Uh-oh, that means I can't get up to there. Oh, no. Well, that's kind of funny. I can no longer get up to this gentleman. Which means he shall live and I shall live, and none of us will really be quite happy about it. Really funny. Okay. That's what happened to you as well? You rushed up on this guy, shot all the people, realized that, oh, wait, I do have... Hold on. I need to try to hit both of these at the same time. It did work. Okay. There we go. One launch back. He's on fire. He's gonna run towards me. He died on the way. Beautiful. Got some bokoblin guts. Very nice. Got the soldier's broadsword. This is why I died so quickly. It's a 14 attack thing. Okay, hold on. I need to get those in my inventory. Let's drop the leaf. Nah, actually, let's drop this. Okay, soldier's broadsword. Grab back the leaf back up again. Drop this. Grab this. Equip this, just for funsies. There we go. And that should do it for us. Can't carry any more melee weapons. That's fine by me. I'm okay with that fact. Amber. And there should be something up here too. Wait, how good of a bow is this? Bokoblin horn. Bokoblin bow. Oh, I didn't realize I had room for the bow. Oh, of course, because one of my bows snapped. Yep. There we go. Some typical arrows. Very nice. I will take that. But I am kind of in need of balance. Alright. Let's go over here then and start to make it so that we can head up to the shrine. Shrine's not far at all. To get there, we're gonna need this door. Okay. That should do it. No! Oh my goodness, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Yep. Ugh. Such an idiotic thing to have happen. Come on, please be... I almost saved, too, like, right before going across this bridge, but I was like, it's just a bridge. What's the worst that could happen? At least it let me have all the treasure. Wow, that was so sad. Okay. Oh, yellow. Don't need you, thank you. I actually need you. In fact, I'm gonna make it easier on myself by grabbing you from this angle instead. Okay. There. There. Nice and easy. Good. We made it. Let's head up here, and that should head us towards our destination. Man, that was a lot longer than if I just took the way that I normally take. The way that I normally take? Quite a bit easier to get up there. Goodness. I'm yawning. Okay. On up this way. Like so. And is that it right up there? Yeah, so I think it'll let us keep on climbing up and around, but I do want to quickly grab this, which is the little bonus DLC gear. Very nice. Bomb arrows, very, very fun. Okay, would not be a good idea for me to try to grab onto this, right? Right? We can agree that would be a bad idea? Okay. At the very least, it wasn't a horrible idea. It didn't actually hurt me. But it wasn't a good idea either. Oh, snowballs. Alright. I didn't expect that. I didn't remember that. Okay. I'm running away. Running away. Running away. Dropping that. Running away. Running away. Running away. Running away. Dropping that. Running away. Whee! Very fun. Again, bombs are really overpowered in the very beginning, as long as you're using them properly. Okay. Anything over here I need? No? Okay, sweet. Anything over here? No. But I will be able to get that treasure chest out in the middle, even though it's a wooden treasure chest. I'll be able to get it once I unlock the stuff in this shrine. Okay, Namut Shrine. You're really smart when it comes to strategy. Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, it's definitely, you know, I have died enough times to know that there are certain ways where it's a little safer to approach enemies. That happens to be one of those ways. Oh, goodness. Okay. Cryonis trial. It won't let me skip past this. Thank you. I'd love to skip past this, but unfortunately that's not a thing. Okay. Very fun. Create a pillar of ice from a water surface. I really want to see what they do different with this one. Like, I feel like this has the, in the sequel, when they're kind of, like, upgrading all the powers, I feel like this one is the one that has the chance to be the most interesting for me. Because I really like the ice powers. And I wish that they would have more benefits out and about in the world. There. Oh. Oh no. You're stuck. You don't know what to do, huh? Yaw! That was good enough. Pretty good, though. Okay. Alright, over here first. Oh, I said first, but it turns out that's all I really need it to be. Okay. If I recall, yep, there's a little treasure chest down over here. Only really easy to see once you're already up on the higher area. Traveler's Spear. I think, yeah, my inventory's already full. Is there something I could drop for that? Tell you what, here's what I'm gonna do. I don't really like the spear weapons, but I have to admit, they are kind of better than that axe. So, because they do the same amount of damage as the axe, but faster. See how that works, right? It's faster. So is it not gonna send them flying back as easily? Yeah, it's not gonna send them flying back as easily. But it does more damage. So we'll take it. Right. Not only am I hiding, I'm putting that user on timeout. There we go. Okay, and that should be the last spirit orb that we need. Alright, be seeing you, Abby. Bye. Thanks for sticking around this long. Okay, and that is the final one that we needed to be able to get the paraglider. Okay, may the goddess smile upon you. Yep, now that we've gotten all of these, we're finally going to be able to get the treasure that the old man has been offering us, that paraglider. We will, however, do one additional thing before going there, and getting that treasure, which is we're going to grab that little wooden chest in the middle of the icy pond. It's a very small thing to do, but I still want to do it anyway. Okay, here we go. Something I want to point out. He's going to come flying down from above. Old man, where did you come from? There's nothing up there except for way far away, that thing. Anyway, with this, you now have acquired all the spiritual orbs from the shrines on this plateau. It's extraordinary. That means it is finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where 2 lines connecting the shrines would cross. There I will. He was a ghost? The whole time? Okay. Whoa, 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 no! Oh my goodness, we're fine. We're fine. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. There. Let me kick you open. It's an opal. Nice. Okay, that was good. Thank you. I'm so happy to have that. Okay, so if we did imagine an X between here and here, you'll notice right about here, Temple of Time is where the joining place would be. We're gonna head there. Fastest way to get there is the Shrine of Resurrection. At least I think. I suppose it could technically be the other, the tower. Or the shrine right by the tower with, like, in those ruins. Maybe. I don't think so, though, because I think you'd have to climb up. It's harder to climb up, much easier to fall down. It's 9 o'clock, yep. So, all I'm going to do then is I'm going to very quickly get our final treasure here, and then I think that we'll save and call it a night. This is a big reason why I like playing with Joy-Cons. I love being able to just, like, lean around however I want to, and I don't need to have, like, you know, have my hands close together, playing something on the controller. I really like having the freedom to just hold my hands where I want to. There's something very, very enriching about this experience. Just being able to say, yeah, I know that controllers normally need you to hold on to them in a certain way. But no, I don't want to hold on to them that way. A very good design choice at Nintendo. Whoever designed these Joy-Cons to be 2 separate controllers, you did good. Yeah, you get a cookie from me. All right. Another opal, very nice. I like getting all these gems because it does mean that we'll be able to get a fair amount of money right off the bat. Okay. Only the bow. Sure, we'll take the bokoblin fangs and such. I think that guy's, yep, he's going to sleep. 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 Sleep, little bokoblin. Sleep. Get ready for a sneak strike. Very nice. Okay. Then... There we go. I knew one of these had 5 arrows in them. There's a bow in here if I remember. Yeah, a good bow too. So I need to drop one of my not so good bows. Get this bow instead. Nice. Okay, and then I'm gonna get myself another heart container. Heart containers are kind of what I need to get, like, as fast as I can in order to feel confident in this game. Okay. I have 4 spirit orbs. I will go and grab a heart container. Yep. There's a way to cheat getting the Master Sword. You make a campsite fire and then set it to where you sleep until morning and spam A. Yeah, I've seen that. Because essentially what happens is it reads it just as, like, an item on the ground, and it doesn't make you do the cutscene of trying to pull it free. That being said, it also does kind of bug out the quest line there that they have there, because you're never registered as having pulled out the weapon. So I don't think, for example, that you can ever do the master trials to try to increase the power of the sword. It's just that, congratulations, you have the basic level of the master sword, and that's it, and you'll never get it any stronger. Which is a little unfortunate. I will definitely not be trying to run that trick because of the fact that I do want to try doing Trials of the Sword. I've only ever beaten... I've definitely beaten the first one, the beginner courses. I think I've beaten the intermediate courses once, like after looking up some tips and tricks, because there was some stuff in there where it's like, I know I should be getting past this fight, but it is just nigh unto impossible for me. And so I had to look it up and be like, oh, there's a way to cheese this fight. We're good. So, here we go.
Well done there, young one.
Nice, get some voice acting.
Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphorus Hyrule.
King Rome Bosphorus
I was
Hyrule.
the last leader of Hyrule. A kingdom which no longer exists.
I love this little reveal here, because before we'd always just assumed, like in the Nintendo trailers and everything, when the game was coming up, we just assumed that he was a reference
The great
to the old
calamity
man
was merciless.
from the first Legend of Zelda
It
game.
devastated everything.
But
in
no,
its
it turns
path.
out now he's the king of Hyrule,
A
like
century ago,
sort of like a Wind Waker reference
it
in
was
his
then
design.
that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form.
Technically, also, I
I
think
did
the
not
king
think
shows
it
up in
wise to overwhelm you
Link to
while
the
your
Past.
memory was still
I'm not certain
fragile.
on that one.
So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form.
Mm-hmm.
Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
There we go. So good. Good cutscene.
To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age-long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now.
Mm-hmm.
Stories of Ganon were passed from generation
So it looks like
to generation.
people are
in the form of
theorizing that,
legends and fairy tales.
like, these ancient generation
there's also
stories are what we're gonna kind of
prophecy.
focus on when we talk about going down
The signs of a
below.
resurrection of Calamity
Hyrule
Ganon
Kingdom.
are clear, and the power
And I'm
to
willing to
oppose
believe it, because it seems like a
lies
pretty
dormant
cool
beneath the
concept.
ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant
go.
machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land.
Mm-hmm. Ancient legends also talked about these things.
We also learned of a princess with a sacred power.
They basically
and
got
her
the whole,
appointed
like,
knight, chosen by the
here's
sword that
how
seals
the Legend of Zelda
darkness.
games always work.
It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these
Princess
ancient
has
relics.
power from goddess.
100 years ago,
Link,
there was a princess
swordsman,
set to inherit
also
a sacred
wields power
and
of
a
courage.
skilled knight at her side.
Yep.
It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with
This
the
part
duty
was a
of
really cool
piloting
idea.
the divine
Have like 4
beasts.
champions back from 100 years ago.
With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond.
A very smart way to go about it.
The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon.
But unfortunately.
But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining.
He had all this set up to go blow iron gas. All these pillars of pellets just ready to come up. It's wild that the Malice let him control.
He appeared from deep
These
below
things.
Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, turned them against us.
I'm really hoping that Tears of the Kingdom
Champions lost their lives.
kind of explains that a little bit.
Castle as well.
Where it's
The
like,
appointed knight bravely collapsed
maybe,
while defending the princess.
you know,
And thus,
maybe back
the
when
kingdom of
Ganon was
Hyrule
sealed
was
the first
devastated
time,
absolutely by
that
Calamity Ganon.
in order to beat Ganon, they had to take the
However,
Ganondorf equivalent and like
the princess survived.
use his energy,
face
use his
Ganon
power,
alone.
his Triforce of Power, right? To channel it through
Link.
the energy source that the
You
Divine
are our
Beast
final
use,
hope.
that the Guardians use, things like that, right? That's
The
why it's this
fate
blue,
of
green,
Hyrule
hand
rests
coming
with
down and
you.
grabbing him. So maybe it was they had to use Ganondorf, kind of like betray him maybe a little bit, in order to
That
power up
princess
the
was my
ways to
own
defeat
daughter,
Ganon.
my dear Zelda.
And then all that
And the
happened down
courageous
below
knight
was
who protected
this,
her
you know,
right up to the
desiccated
very end.
Ganondorf was like, well,
That knight was none other than
I've
you,
been
Link.
let
You
down.
fought valiantly,
I'm technically the
when
thing
your fate took
powering
an
all of
unfortunate
these
turn.
divine beasts and guardians.
and then
And over the course of that
you were
1,000 years or
taken to the
whatever,
shrine of
found a way
resurrection.
to have his
Here you now
malice
stand,
of
revitalized
being betrayed or something
100
like that
years later. The words of guidance
take
you
the
have been
place
hearing
of the
since your
battery power
awakening
of
are
those
from
items,
Princess
essentially.
Zelda herself.
I'm wondering if that's how it
Even
happened.
now,
I could see
as
it
she
happening that
works
way.
to
I'm pretty sure there are
restrain
probably a
Ganon
lot of
from
theories
within
that speak
Hyrule
very
Castle,
similar.
She calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted.
Okay.
Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom.
When I was
no
little,
right
I used to think
ask
that
this
Link's
of
name
you,
was Zelda.
Link.
Yeah, almost everyone does the first time that they run into the game series, because
I
it's
am
the Legend of
powerless
Zelda,
here.
so you'd think the main character is
You
Zelda.
must save her.
Never
my
looked
daughter.
back at it. It was so funny watching
Do
my dad
whatever
explain it to
takes
me.
to annihilate Ganon.
I don't ever remember
Somehow,
making that mistake,
Ganon has
but I'm
maintained
pretty sure it's
control
just
over
because
all
I
four
didn't learn the
divine
name of the game
beasts,
first.
as well as
First
those
time I saw the
guardians
game being
swarming
played
around
was
Hyrule
when
Castle.
my
I believe it
when
would be
my
quite
mother and father
reckless
were
for you to head
playing
directly to the
Ocarina
castle
of
at this
Time,
point.
checked out from like a local
I
Blockbuster.
suggest
And
that you
they
make
were
your
playing
way
that,
east
and
out
so
to
I
one of the
saw the
villages
name
in the
Link popping up
wilderness.
on the screen repeatedly, and I just thought it was
Follow the
called
road
Ocarina
out
of
to
Time. I didn't think it was
Kakariko
called
Village.
Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
There you will find the Elder Impa.
Okay,
She
I'm
will
heading
tell
toward
you
those
more
mountains
about the
to
path
find
that
Impa.
lies ahead.
He'll tell me more about the path
Consult
ahead.
the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location
Okay,
of
I'll use the
Kakariko Village.
Chica Slate.
Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Hold on, do you, I need some instructions. Hold on. Wait. Show me where it is on the map. Go on. Here's a paraglider, just as I promised. Paraglider! The isolated plateau. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save. Okay, bye. Destroy Ganon is now my new objective. Soldier's bow. That's much better than all these other bows that I have. Hold on a second. Yeah, let's drop this bad boy. Seek out Impa is now also a main objective. I do want to rely on this first. There we go. Look at that. Sorry. Okay. Tell you what, we will do one last thing here before closing out for the night. There. Hopefully the enemy's inside. Nope, they did see me. Oy, 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 oy. Oh, maybe it was just one of them. Nope. There we go. Okay, hold on a second. Which weapon am I gonna use? I'll use another version of the spear. There. He's gone. Done for. Surely I can just, use regular air. I knew, however, that there were a bunch of explosive barrels inside. That may have, Oh, no. Oh. Never mind. Sure. It's on fire. You're not gonna have it for long. In fact, you're making it easier just to fight you, because... There we go. Easy. Very nice. I do like what the paraglider provides to us, weapon-wise. It's very fun. Okay. Get this as our final reward, and then we'll go ahead and save and exit for the night. Alright. Fire arrows. Grab this. Grab the key swings that I guess also popped out. And yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Inventory. Save. Okay. We'll go ahead and start to close out there. Thank you again for those people that did show up to stream today. It was really fun for me to be able to play this, but yep, as we enter into another school week, we better go ahead and close it down now. Thanks so much for coming, guys. it's been really fun to be able to play this. I'm excited to be able to play this again. Tomorrow I plan on playing Super Smash Bros. The World of Light campaign just a little bit more. But until then, so long, students. Goodbye.